Okay, class, welcome back to the part 2 of the modeling. So currently I will show you this, you would have finished this portion of this. So I'll show you where each curves were to elevate vertically up. Okay, so I'm going to the right view. Let's show you this first. Okay, so I put 15, 30, 10 because of the units that was changed. Okay, so make sure that if you type in units, your current units are in meters, just to check again, it's in meters. Okay, and then we talk about annotation, just to make sure that it's in me. I know we couldn't find meters here, but this is the setting. I changed it to 0.5. One more time, I can like show you this. Then meters here, I change to meters. Okay, so I guess that's the only two. Okay, so next, this is the height to perspective. So the blue is always the base that I show you here, the blue curves. This would be 15, move up by 30. And one way to move these up would be using the gumball. Select the base curve and then just use the gumball, click the arrow and say, hey, this is like 15. Okay, show you an example of this. All right, so 15, 30, 10. Okay, so once you finish, I will show you another one. I'm going to get you to offset 2. That means 2000. 2 means 2 meters inward. Okay, not outward, but inward. Okay, so we're going to move this, okay, up by 15. Next, we're going to use this, but this time around, we click alternate arrow and 45. So it makes a copy and then it goes all the way up here. Okay, so once you finish this, you can pause the video and then just try this out again. So I'm going to move forward here. So what happened right here? I'm going to delete so that doesn't confuse you. I'm going to delete this. Okay, I'm going to copy this set. Just the item that is required. Okay. So currently I'm going to say curve. I'm going to say center. I'm going to draw this out. Center. Draw this out. Or endpoint if you want to, endpoint, and then move this out. Endpoint, it's fine too, and move this out. Okay, so we're going to trace where the points are. So I'm going to pick on the curve itself. And then I'm going to extract this. So by picking the dots, and reason why mine is different because I'm using version 8. Some of you might use version 8. Some of you may use version 7. Well, if you don't know where that is, you could also use the surface extrude command straight. Surface extrude command straight, and we could still have this. Okay. So this is in wireframe. I'm going to turn to shaded. Okay, so this is what you see. All right, and currently this is all the cross intersection that was preparing. I'm going to go model 4. Okay, so I'm going to delete. No, I'm not going to delete. I'm going to use curve from this object intersection. Okay, so I'm going to look at wireframe so it helps you and me to see clearer what we are picking. I'm going to select this, and Rhino will create the cross-section dots for us to trace. Okay, once we're happy, enter. So all the points and the surface that is cross-section like this, it's all indicated with a dot. So that helps us a lot. I'm going to delete this first. I'm going to delete these guys too. Just this. Okay. So that's the dot. And upon deleting, I have my points. So you could use, obviously you could use curve interpolate points. I'm going to zoom in here. We use the second one from where? This one. Okay, this goes to this. Okay, so curve, interpolate points, and start connecting the dots. So you notice that I have my options here. I'm going to select curve, but I'm going to use points. So be very careful because sometimes your old snaps will pick something else. So in sequence, I'm selecting my dots to, if you're not sure, just rotate around and see which dots you're supposed to pick on. Okay, I'm going to select this and then pick on this zoom selected. So right now we'll just rotate within this. Okay, so I'm going to rotate within this. So I'm going to use interpolate points again, select. Just make sure it's dots. I repeat this a few times because the command that we're going to use would require all the curves to touch each other. Okay, once we are happy doing this, I am going to make a copy of this just in case. Okay. And now I will delete all the points because I don't want to see them hanging around. It's sometimes can be very confusing for you or me. So I'll just delete from left to right. Okay, so we're pretty good now. I'm gonna select that again. Okay, so we created a network of curves, and so therefore the easiest way to surface this will be surface network curves. This one. This one. Okay, surface curve network. I'm gonna select all, enter. Okay, so this is the default setting, and which I'm gonna use the default setting. It's fine. I say okay. All right. So you rotate. So enough curve in this section will allow Rhino to navigate through the curves. If you do not have enough, this section, I'm sorry, let me explain this. If we do not have enough, the cross section like this, then Rhino will be doing this freely. And sometimes you have it crumple. So give enough information or curves so Rhino know where you're guiding them to perform this task. Okay, I'm going to pause here. At the moment, this is video 2.